Today, I'm making the characters from Skibidi Toilet out of candy, including the giant Skibidi Toilet that terrorizes a whole city. But before I make the biggest one, I've got to make a regular-sized toilet. I'll use this fondant to make the toilet base. Fondant is a mixture of sugar and, well, I don't know. What am I, a baker? Hey, that looks pretty good. It just needs a lid. Perfect. When you think about it, eating a toilet would be pretty unsanitary. Why would you want to do that? Well anyway, now I'll make the head that pokes out of the toilet and sings his heart out. This chocolate looks about right. Actually no it doesn't. I better melt it into a blob. I'll carve it to make it look correct. That's better. Here's some eyes and that winning smile. This is the first toilet I've seen that I would eat. Next, I'll make his mortal enemy, the camera head. But before I do, I'll have to go to the store and get the supplies I'll need to make the rest of these candy characters. I'll buy this, and that, and maybe some... Wow, that doll is really ugly. And that doll has a really nice car. Why do these dolls have better lives than me? Oh. Not that guy. This licorice will come in handy. I'll need white chocolate to make the giant Skibidi Toilet at the end, so I better get a lot. Maybe a little more. Now I've got the stuff I'll need to make the camera head. Here's that licorice. Oh man, I better clean this up. This'll make his body. In order to stick the pieces together, I've got to fry them so that they melt. See? Perfect! But that won't work for the body. I'll run some toothpicks through to hold these pieces together. This is way harder than I thought it would be. Now seems like a good time for a face reveal. Hi everybody! Now time for the camera. This fondant makes a great block, and I'll use a small piece of licorice as the lens. And there's the finished camera head. Always watching, always recording, and very smartly dressed. Now his best friend and ally, the speaker head. I'll make a body out of fondant. Hey, that looks pretty good. I wonder how it tastes. Oops, I needed that. Well, that's okay, I'll just make another. But it tastes so good. Ugh, I'll make it one last time. Here's his legs, hands, and his red tie. Now for his head. I'll make it out of licorice, and don't forget the speaker. Nice! Now I've got the camera head and the speaker head, but they're gonna need all the help they can get to defeat the giant Skibidi Toilet at the end. So I'll make their last friend, the TV head. He has a licorice body as well. Some more fondant. Wow, TV! I could watch this all day. Together, they'll fight the army of toilets and defend the innocent people of this world. And those people can be made of candy too. Here's some gummy bears to be the guys who are just kinda there. Now it's finally time to make the biggest candy Skibidi Toilet in the world. I'm gonna pour white chocolate onto a mold to make this guy. Good thing I bought a lot of white chocolate. So I'll make the mold out of fondant. Pretty nice, but it's not the right color, so I'll pour some white chocolate on it. Now I have to cut it in half to pour the chocolate onto it. And speaking of chocolate, time to melt it down. Okay, it's melted. Go time. I put the mold in the freezer for a minute, so this'll work better. Here goes. Wow, that looks good! Now I cut the excess chocolate off and stick them together. Now for its head. I have some fondant and I have to dye it to the exact shade of brown as the Skibidi Toilet's head. But I don't actually know how to mix up the coloring and get brown, so I'm just gonna wing this. I'll start with red, I think that's right. Okay, well that's not brown, so I'm gonna add some yellow. Uh-oh, that's orange. Guys, I think I screwed this one up. Maybe some blue? That looks way too bright. I need to darken this. Hey, it's looking pretty right. Yes, I did it. That's the exact right color. Into the toilet it goes. Now here's his eyes so that he can see, and his bright, beautiful smile. There. Now that's a cool candy toilet. Now he's ready for his epic showdown with the camera head, TV head, and speaker head. Who will win? I win, cause this tastes amazing.